Breaking. Ekpa's bill denied as supporters declared the United States of Biafra in Finland. To my dear listeners, good evening from wherever you're listening from. You might be wondering why Ekpa's bill is denied and as supporters declared the United States of Biafra in Finland. Before I go into details, kindly make sure you like, subscribe and share. Now the details. Pro-Biafran agitator Simon Ekpa remains in Finnish custody on terrorism-related charges, while his supporters declared the United States of Biafra in Finland. The indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB, disowned the move, highlighting internal divisions. Legal and political implications of Ekpa's arrest continue to stir debate on Nigerians' national security. Pro-Biafran agitator Simon Ekpa remains in custody in Finland following his arrest on terrorism-related charges. Finnish authorities confirmed Ekpa's detention without bail, citing legal provisions against such procedures. The Pajat Aim District Court charged him with incitement to commit terrorist act, including promoting violence in Nigerian southeast and financing terrorism. Ekpa's supporters, gathered in Finland, declared the United States of Biafra during a high-profile conference led by Dr. Ngozi Orabueze, who claimed the title of Chief of Staff for the group, announced the adoption of Biafra coins and Biafra time, asserting independence from Nigeria. The event drew significant attention online, with videos showcasing Nigerians traveling to Finland for the declaration. However, the indigenous people of Biafra IPOB distanced itself from the development. IPOB spokesperson Emma Powerful dismissed the event as an illegitimate attempt to undermine their movement, labeling Ekpa's faction as disruptive element. Similarly, the movement for the actualization of the sovereign state of Biafra, MASOB, acknowledged the declaration but emphasized Nigerians' continued governance over the claimed territories. Call for Ekpa's extradition to Nigeria have intensified, though legal experts highlight challenges due to the lack of a bilateral agreement between Nigeria and Finland. Nevertheless, international conventions may facilitate its prosecution in either jurisdiction. As tensions rise, Nigerian authorities and stakeholders closely monitor development, emphasizing the implications of Ekpa's activities and their broader impact on national security. To my dear listeners, now we've come to the end of our today's news. And before I go, in contribution to the news that I've read, let's move down to the comment section. The first comment I have says, who are these megalomaniacs? Declaring a United States of Biafra in Finland is for United States of Finland. Declaring a United States of Biafra in a non-Biafran state make the whole thing looks absurd and silly. This group have got no sense at all. You see, I've always said releasing Nnamdi Kanu would actually solve a whole lot of problem, because this as IPOB movement is going, they really do not know who is for them. They really do not know who is who. There are some people that are using this IPOB movement to cause a whole lot of problem. So still at the comment section, a comment here says, and the same country allowed the declaration on their own soil. It shows the authority. There is in support of Biafra. Finland is a free and democratic country. What a triumphal achievement by Biafrans. Now, there is divided loyalty. It is now legitimate to say I am a Biafran and such shall not be threatened or Biafra free state. Another comment here, which is my last comment here, says, but they will operate Biafra in exile. At some point, I think before we start sharing our opinions, we need to read the context and what it what it definitely what it actually means before we start jubilating, because as it is, declaring Biafra in a non-Biafra state is not something to welcome. It's not something that makes sense to me as well. So what is the point? There is no point having such thing. Now we've come to the end of our today's news. Please do drop by the comment section and let us know what your view is all about. Thank you for listening.